Good morning, student. Hope you all are good and staying at your home safely. So, student, like yesterday, I had given you the exercises related to the models, that is the verb, and I told you that today I will be explaining you the tenses. So, today I will be explaining present tense, that is simple present, and a present continuous tense. But before explaining you the present continuous and a present simple present tense, I just give you a quick review of the what is tense. So all of you know that tense is a form of a verb that gives the relation between time and an action, and tense gives the time when the action is done. So there are three phases of a time: present, future, and past. And all of you know that the again present, past, and future is divided into four parts, that is indefinite, or you can say as a simple, continuous, perfect, and a perfect continuous. So I guess you remember the chart which I have given you in the last lecture of a rearrangement of the sentences, where I had given you the chart of the tenses, the rules of the how the rules of a different types of a tenses, that is the three tenses: present, past, and future. So today I will be explaining you the simple present tense, the rules and the regulation in the different form of a sentences, then present continuous, and tomorrow I will be explaining you the past perfect and past perfect continuous. So now I'll start with my tenses. Simple present, that is a present indefinite. Sometimes we call it as a simple present or present indefinite. So this tense is used in the following ways. The first is to express habitual action, habit, or a custom. Like he walks in the evening, वो शाम को चलता है. My shop opens at 9 o'clock. I do exercises every morning. So all these tells you the habitual action, habit, or custom. Now the second one, to talk about a general or a universal truth, like the sun rises in the east. तो ये सारी क्या चीज़ है? ये सारी चीज़ें आपकी ट्रूथ है, आपकी यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ है, जो कि आप इसे चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो. लाइक ऑनेस्टी द बेस्ट पॉलिसी, द अर्थ रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड द सन. तो इस तरीके से क्या है, आपका ये सारी चीज़ें आपको बताई जा रही है कि कैसे आपका जनरल और यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ है. सो दैट कम्स इन योर present simple present tense. So and now the third one, to indicate a future event which is a part of a plan or arrangement, जो कोई आगे आने वाले इवेंट के बारे में बताने वाला हो या प्लान हो, अरेंजमेंट हो. लाइक द स्कूल रीओपन्स नेक्स्ट वीक, द एग्जामिनेशन कमेंस नेक्स्ट वीक. मतलब कि अब वो फ्यूचर में होने वाला है, बट अभी से उसके बारे में हमारी प्लानिंग स्टार्ट हो गई है. Fourth, to introduce quotes with the verb says. Like Newton says, every action has an equal and an opposite reaction. So that also comes in your verb. Now the fifth one is your vivid narration. That is substitute for the simple past. Like Ravan fights bravely, but he is killed in the end. Now the sixth one, exclamatory sentences that begin with here or there, like here you go, there he goes. Now the next one, seventh, time clause and conditional clause in place of future simple future. Like see, clauses have been cut from your syllabus, otherwise I'll explain you. You just go through this in a way, like if you do not earn money, you will not buy the house. So these are the things where we are using the present tense. So the first one is to express habitual action, habit, or custom, to talk about a general or universal truth, to indicate a future event which is a part of a plan or arrangement, to introduce quotes with the verb says, and a vivid narrations as a substitute for the simple past, exclamatory sentences that begin with here or there, टाइम क्लॉजेस एंड कंडीशनल क्लॉजेस. मतलब कि कोई एक टाइम है, एक कंडीशंस लगे हैं. सो दैट्स वाई इन दैट वे इन दैट सेंटेंस वी यूज़ अ प्रेजेंट टेंस. लाइक यहाँ पर देखो कंडीशनल क्लॉज लगा ना लास्ट में, इफ़ यू डू नॉट अर्न मनी, अगर आप पैसे अर्न नहीं करोगे, देन यू विल नॉट बाय द हाउस, आप घर नहीं खरीद सकते. So these are the things where we use the present tense. Now there are, as you all know, that there are three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative, and oblique sentences are there. But we use three types of sentences in general. The first one is affirmative, that is a positive sentences. In the positive sentences, singular subject plus first form of a verb plus ses and then object. So and a plural subject होगा तो वहाँ पर भी first form of verb plus object लगेगा. Like they play cricket in the ground, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, she advises me not to smoke, she study in Neville Public School. So these are the first rule for the affirmative sentence. Now the second one, rules for negative sentence. As you all know that negative sentence, like singular subject, that is if the subject is there, subject plus does not plus first form of verb plus object, and then again plural subject plus do not, first form of verb plus object. So Reena does not watch television, so that is your singular subject, Reena is there. Now if we use we in the plural form, then it's called we do not smoke. Then again she singular, she does not write a letter to her friend. Then again plural, they do not like to swim. So these are the rules for the negative sentences. Now I'll go with the rules for the interrogative sentences. So as you know, as you can see, do, does plus subject plus first form of verb plus object. So here we use do, does, and the next one is question word plus do, does, subject, first form of verb. So like, do you play cricket, does she wash his clothes, does he not go to school daily, why do you weep now, whose book do you read, whom do you whom do you teach, which subject does Garima not want to study, who teaches you English, why do you not complete your homework. So here the rules for the interrogative sentences, for the simple sentence, simple present tense, we use do, does, subject, then first form of a verb. Now see here, if we go with the second part, does she wash cloth. So does is your question mark, does, do, does, subject is your she, first form of verb, that is wash, and the clothes, that is the object. So it is like this, the rules for the interrogative sentences. Now I guess you all have understood this, the whole part of the your simple present tense, the where we are using the tenses in, like there are the 7 parts. Then I have told you the rules for affirmative sentences, that is a positive sentences, then for the negative sentences, and then the interrogative sentences. Same we go with the present continuous tense. So present continuous tense, students, I do you remember that when I have given you the chart of the present continuous tense, so what is the rule of that? That is subject plus ismr plus verb ing plus object. So here first of all we will know what is present continuous tense. So this tense is used in the following ways. There are the 4 ways, like when to describe an action in progress and continuity of the action. Like she is playing tennis, she is still playing tennis. Like I am teaching, so what I am doing, I am teaching. The passengers are wandering to and fro, means अभी भी पैसेंजर वहाँ पर घूम रहे हैं. We are watering the plants, मतलब कि अभी हम लोग plants को water दे रहे हैं. So the action is going on. Second, an action that is not happening at the time of speaking but is in a progress, मतलब कि अभी मैंने बोलना स्टार्ट किया मगर that is not happening at the time of speaking but it is in progress. Like he is working in an MNC, I'm teaching in a school, they are studying in DN college. So second part ये भी हो सकता है कि वो काम अभी तो नहीं हो रहा बट फ्यूचर, मतलब कि वो वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस है. ठीक है, लाइक ही इज़ वर्किंग इन एन MNC, अब वो वर्क तो कर रहा है MNC में मगर अभी जाके वो कर रहा होगा ये मुझे नहीं पता. सो ही इज़ वर्किंग. आई एम टीचिंग इन अ स्कूल, मतलब कि मैं पढ़ाती हूँ स्कूल में मगर अभी मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, आई एम टेकिंग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस. So the third one is an action that has been pre-arranged to take place in the real future. So I am going to attend the class tomorrow. So here I am going to attend the class tomorrow means like मैं कल जा रहा हूँ क्लास अटेंड करने के लिए. So now the fourth one is persistent and undesirable habit, especially with adverbs like always, continually, and constantly. So you are always running me down. He is constantly gazing at me. So these are the four things like where we use the present continuous tense. Now the same is for the rules for the affirmative sentences in continuous tense. As I told you that the rules for the that one, your present continuous is your subject plus is mr plus ing, verb ing, and then present participle means, and then your object. So singular subject plus is mr plus first form of verb plus ing plus object, and plural subject again are like is mr, तो आपका is m लगेगा सिंगुलर में, r is in plural subject plus first form of verb plus ing. like I am playing a game, मैं अभी खेल रहा हूँ. She is reading a book, she is still reading that book. Now the next one is your we are going to Shimla. So these are the rules for the affirmative sentences. Now we come to the negative sentence. Singular subject plus ism plus not plus first form of verb plus ing, plural subject plus r plus not plus first form of verb plus ing. Like Ram is not surfing the internet. So Ram is not, Ram is a singular, is plus not plus surfing the internet, that is your object. So surfing means अभी वो use नहीं कर रहा है. They are not watching a movie. So they is your plural, then are plus not plus first form of verb, that is watching, ing लगा है, plus movie. So that is a object. See students, here you have to use ing in your verb. As you already read in your class 8 that we use ing in the verb form. Now I'm not swimming in the water, so that is also not, your I is also a singular subject. Now we will go with the rules for integrative sentences. So integrative sentences, as you all know that question sentences where we raise the question, is rm plus subject plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. So like is Reena cooking the food, is, now is your is rm, that is your is. Are you not writing a letter, r is your plural subject, so r plus subject you हो गया. first form of verb क्या है, like not is also comes in your integrative. Are you not writing a letter? Now writing is your verb plus letter is your object. What is Ravina doing here? So what is Ravina means question word, then is your again is mr में आ जाएगा, रवीना आपका सब्जेक्ट में, और डूइंग हेयर इज़ योर डूइंग मीन्स वो क्या करना, हेयर मीन्स योर ऑब्जेक्ट्स, लाइक वो क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पर, व्हाट इज़ रवीना डूइंग हेयर. So now exceptions for present continuous tense. The following verbs are not normally used in present continuous tense, like verb of perception or sense, like see, hear, smell, notice, recognize, etc. Now verbs of appearance, appear, look, seem, etc. Verbs of thinking, verbs of emotions, have, own, possess, except when used in the passive voice. Active passive is not in your course this time, so don't go for this, just read it out. And I guess you have all understood this one. If you want to write, just write down in your copy, so that you have that copy for the whole year for your with yourself, and you can go through that the rules and the regulation which I had discussed here, and it will be very helpful for you also. So just read out this rules and the like what where we you have to use the simple past, simple present tense, and the present continuous. Just go through it, and tomorrow in my not tomorrow today in the WhatsApp class you can ask from me when I'll open the slot for all of you. So students, I guess you all have understood the chapter. The not the whole chapter. Till now you have understood it. Tomorrow again I will be explaining the next two, that is the last two of the present tense, present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Then again I will be giving you some exercises related to the tense, like only the present tense, so that you can go through that exercises and be in a habit of practicing it, and it will be more helpful in clearing your doubts. Okay students, so if you have any query, please ask from me in WhatsApp class today when I'll open the slot. Thank you students, take care and bye bye.